Number 29 gives you y equals 3 and then y equals ax squared plus b. Okay? In the system of equations above, a and b are constants. For which of the following values of a and b does the system of equations have exactly two real solutions? Okay? So, two real solutions, what that means is basically two real answers. So the first thing that we need to do before we even do anything is take this number, y equals 3, and plug it in right here. So it's going to be 3 equals ax squared plus b. Okay, now we have our a and our b. And what we're supposed to do now, this isn't a hard question, it's just tedious, is you literally go from a, b, c, and d, and you plug in all of these numbers. Like this is going to be -2, b is going to be 2. Okay, so I'm going to do one that doesn't work, and then I'm going to go straight to the answer so I don't waste too much of your time. If this is a, you're going to plug that in right here. Okay, so that's going to be 3 equals -2x squared plus b is 2. Okay, so I'm going to go -2, -2, and that's going to be out of there, and this is going to be -2x squared, and this is going to be 1. Okay, and then you can go divide by 2, divided by 2, but you can't get an x. If you're trying to find out what is x, you're going to have a negative under there, and that's an imaginary number. That's not a real number. Therefore, a doesn't work. And basically, let me just tell you, c and d is going to happen. It's the same thing is going to happen, but for b, when you go to b, it says a is -2, and it says b is +4. Okay, so we're going to take this equation right here, where I just plug all that stuff in and re-plug these numbers into a and into b. So 3 equals -2a squared plus 4. So I'm going to go -4, -4. That's going to cross out. And this is going to be -1 equals -2x squared. Divide out the -2, divide out the -2, that's out. And now you're going to get x squared equals 1/2. But for this one, if you were to square root it to find out what's the x, now because there is no negative number in here, it's going to be a real solution. And it does have two different solutions. One is going to be plus and minus 1/2. And that is why B works. So again, I didn't do C and D, I didn't want to waste your time. But if you were to do that, you would find the same thing that happened here, where inside you get a negative. And if you have a negative inside a square root, it's called an imaginary number. And they specifically asked you for a real solution.